in Africa, it wasn't. If I lost a fight like in the street, I'd get taken back to where I came from to fight again. You gotta fight them.
Welcome to the Point Noted podcast with your host, Johnny B, and co-host who shows up whenever he wants to, former NFL player Rashad Barksdale. It's raw, unfiltered, and no topic is off limit. We talk sports, entertainment, culture, and a whole lot of random shit. Let's get to the point.
Point on the podcast. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. You're hanging out with your host, Johnny B. And on today's show, we talking to UFC fighter. My man's nickname is the Bone Crusher. Kind of scare me when I see names like that, but we're gonna find out why. From the lightweight division, welcome Marc Diakiese to the show. Marc, how you doing, my man?
I'm good, bro. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. I always have to ask, man. Did I butcher your last name?
You kind of did, boy. It's cool. I just
Fuck. When would I ever fucking get it right, man? I don't know.
no
Every
one,
single guess.
nobody. Yeah,
Nobody get it right?
I feel like anyone that speaks English don't get it right. You have to
Really?
speak. Yeah,
Is it French?
yeah. It's DIA. It's African boys like the way we say D with the I. It says
Yeah.
dia. It's sort of the way English guys say like dia, but pronounced differently. Like D.
Oh,
Weird.
yeah. Diakiese.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, man, don't underestimate my African roots, man. I can say it. You know,
So
I can say it. I just have a tendency to mess it up, man.
so good.
Everybody. I had a guest on here and I think her last name was ends with a G or G, but I keep saying the wrong one. And she was like, "Don't worry about it." I was like, "My bad."
You get used to it. You get used to it.
Yeah, I just can't help it, man. It's just the way it is. Yeah, man. So how you doing, man?
I'm good. Yeah, enjoying life. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, being in New York, I think what is it? Almost 2:00 here right now. What time is it on your side? Like
It's
7?
7 p.m. Yeah, yeah. I actually got confused this morning because I thought you're gonna ring me at 1.
Yeah.
So at 1 p.m. I was waiting. I realized obviously it's opposite.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause yeah. Oh man, I thought I said we're doing a New York time.
Yeah, he said my time would be 1 p.m.
Oh, your time. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I think I was up though, man. I think I was up. So I was up. But if I got a text from you or something, I'd probably be like, "Oh man, no problem. Let me let me wash my face and get in the studio and turn this thing on." We probably could have done it. Because the first thing I do, like most guys, right, or everybody else, when you wake up in the morning, you check your phone.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, you never know what's on it, man. So how's your weekend been, man? It's Sunday, man. What you been doing, man? How's your weekend?
Sunday. Wait, is it Sunday today? Yeah, I watched fights yesterday.
Right.
And today
Some good ones.
I've got a long run to do. After this, I'm gonna go and do my run, and that's about it.
How far do you run?
I've just started getting into it like these long. I usually do like 5K, and that's about it. But I've been getting told to do these endurance runs, so I might do maybe 10K, but a very like a low pace because it's a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for.
Do you does that run really, like just the regular just running, pacing yourself? How much of an impact does that really have in conditioning wise when you get into the firing? Because as an athlete, I know running helps with basketball, soccer, football, and all of that. How big of an impact does that do for you guys too? Fight.
I think it helps a lot if you think about it. Like in the fight, we move a lot as well. Like you always bounce on your feet, and
Right.
you can get used to that. Especially running, you'll be very very light in your feet. You can
Right.
move around without getting tired. So these kind of like a long endurance runs, I think is really good if you can get used to that pace in a fight as well.
Right. Okay. All right. So let's take it back a little bit, right? Start from the beginning. I know I was butchering your last name, and you said it's the African enunciation.
Yeah.
So were you born? What is it, in Congo? I'm trying to.
I was born in Congo. Yeah, Congo DRC.
Okay, so you were born in Congo.
Yeah.
And then you moved to England at what age?
I moved to England when I was 12. I came here in 2005.
You was 12. Okay, the whole family?
No, actually, my uncle brought me over.
Oh, nice. So you probably lived with your uncle for a bit?
Yeah, I lived with my uncle till I was about 16, and I had to,
Oh,
yeah,
what
okay,
age is adult age in the UK? Because in the United States, once you're 18, you can do most of
18.
everything.
Yeah,
You
I
can
think
get your own
18 years.
place. 18.
Yeah.
So when you left them at 16, where'd you go?
16, I went to live by myself. I was just living with friends, and I was just it was a bit difficult. I lived in like a little housing system that we have here, like a
Right.
accommodation. I had one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what African uncles are like when
Yeah,
they
they don't want you to do nothing. Right.
yeah.
No money. Don't want you to do nothing. That's what I'm asking though. Like, how'd you get out the house at 16? You know, like,
Yeah, that was the problem. Like, you don't want to do nothing. So we'll get into like little arguments. Obviously, I'm not saying nothing back, but just you know what we're like. So
right, right. Of course, you can't say nothing
time,
back to Africans,
it
man. You
was a
know,
time. It just said you gotta go.
better to just not say nothing.
Yeah, say
You
nothing.
know,
Pack my stuff.
because you can't win an argument with them. You can't tell them nothing.
You can never.
Never, 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 man.
It's
Never. Even
difficult. I know you can
you
never
know,
win. You cannot
no.
argue back or say nothing. And when you do, one thing it goes around the world. Like all your
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, and every little thing turns into like
Yeah,
but it's a friendly argument though, man.
I
Because
know.
I've seen Moroccans argue, and they argue like they want to kill each other.
Yeah,
You
but
know, but when African argue, it's like you don't really care. You just arguing anyways.
yeah, with them,
Yeah,
even if you know you're right, just say nothing. Just say yeah, I'm wrong.
yeah, exactly. Say nothing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So what was it like when you moved? What was that transition like, man? Because coming from the Congo,
yeah,
and then going to the UK. What was that like for you? Was the language big for you? Was the
yeah.
culture big? Was the dressing a big one?
I think it was just everything. To be honest, it was different type of life. I think it was a bit more of a family. I was going to school, and I had my uncle there close to me, so it was different. Language barrier was a big thing, I must say, because I didn't speak no English. And,
Okay.
yeah,
Wow, that's gotta be tough.
yeah, and I was getting obviously guys in there trying to start on me, like trying to cause trouble,
Right.
and they're getting into fights. So it was a difficult one. But then
Right.
obviously, I think by time I overcame it, and people knew I could handle myself, so I didn't really get it started like that.
Yeah, because we all know if you grow up back in Africa, you can usually use your hands. Uh,
We're gonna fight.
yeah, I mean you might lose some, but you're never afraid to put them hands up.
Nah, you lose your
Uh,
fight. Like in Africa, it wasn't. If I lost a fight like in the street, I'd get taken back to where I came from to fight again. You gotta fight
yeah,
them.
exactly. No,
Yeah,
listen, I grew up with this kid back home, and he wouldn't like if you mess with him, he's gonna fight. And I'm like, why we gotta fight? And he's like, because I'm not going home to tell my parents I walk away from a
yeah.
fight.
Best way
And I'm
to
like,
do it.
I am. I'm like, I am. I'm going home. I'm like, my mom is a pastor, man. What you want me to do? Tell him I was fighting? That's not in the good book, you
No,
know?
very miss about like that. You lose a fight, go back. Let's go back and fight.
Right, right,
Mm.
right. Yeah. So there was not a lot of bullying for you then when you came.
But I mean, certain people tried. I think
Right,
because I could handle myself, and
right,
it kind of caused trouble because So I got kicked out of school. I think when I turned 16, I didn't carry on school. I got kicked out of school as well because I would just keep fighting people. But
right.
that name carried on because people knew I could fight in school early. So from outside school, it just carried on, and I started fighting outside school, just getting worse and worse.
Yeah, them kids they're not easy to deal with.
Yeah, it was not easy.
Mm. What did you when you first started having your official fight? What was the first one you did when you're like, okay,
Yeah,
maybe I want to do this? Like, what was that fight that happened that you're like, okay, maybe I want to do this?
yeah. Well, when I moved to England, first place we lived, it was like a gym around the corner. Like I'm talking like a 1 minute walk. You're next to the gym, literally opposite the house. And
Right.
I don't know why I never went to it, but I kept going by it, and I just kept seeing like I wanted to go. I was interested, but I didn't really know what to do or whatever. So I never went. And at one point, for some reason, I was doing I had a bit of a job where I was getting, I think maybe £30 a week or something, like a small job.
Right.
I just bought all those equipments, and I went down.
Oh,
I went for like I'd say maybe 4 months, and I liked it, but I just didn't really get into it.
okay.
And I left for about 6 months, and after that, I came back. For some reason, I just stayed in it. I just stayed because I was trying to keep out of trouble. I was thinking I keep going to courts a lot. I think I'm not getting sent down if I carry on like this. Like I knew myself what I'm doing is wrong, like fighting in streets, causing trouble. You know what I mean? But I
Right.
felt like if I carried the way I was going on, I'll probably get sent to prison or something. So
Mm,
I was trying to keep out of trouble. So when I went back, I thought this is it. I'm gonna stay, and I started to learn everything from there. And here we are.
right. Here we are.
Yeah.
Professional fighter, making good money out of it. That's a beautiful
It's
thing.
crazy, crazy.
Right, right. Doing what you love, man.
Yeah.
When you started training, did you feel like that kind of helped you stop fighting outside because you're a little more disciplined? Like, what happened with that when you started training? How did that change for you for the outside?
Yeah. I was a fiery kid when I started, but I do believe MMA humbles you.
Right,
You're human. Anybody can get it anytime,
right,
and that's another reason I don't really go out there starting on everybody. Because some people you think these are like geeks and stuff, glasses on, you think they can't fight. They're the ones that are good at it. They're the ones that are really good. That could embarrass you. You know what I mean?
right,
Realizing that I don't know. I'm just humble. I think
right,
I think anyone should try do a bit of some sort of mixed martial art just to.
right,
I think it's really good for discipline. Even kids, they don't
right.
do it professionally, but I think just doing a little bit of it, it teaches you something
Yeah,
that even your
I
parents
agree.
can teach you.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, like in the States, it's just, and I'm not sure about the UK, but there's a lot of kids that get bullied.
yeah,
And a lot of times you get bullied because you can't fight. You can't
yeah,
stand up for yourself, or you're too scared to get an ass whooping.
yeah.
Uh, but like you said though, if you can put all them kids in fighting school, I think it changes all of that.
Yeah, it changes it.
Because
Well,
at least you
I'm
might
not.
get hit 5 times, but at least you can dish it back.
I can dish it back. Yeah, like I always got told this. I didn't get told from mixed martial, but my mom always told me if you're getting bullied, the matter how many they are, if it's a group, just hurt one.
Yeah, and
How,
run.
just make sure you hurt one.
He won and run.
Yeah, and I always did that. But
you know,
I do believe martial art is very like important, not just because like discipline, even depression. Like it teaches you a lot. A lot of things I know now about life I wouldn't know if I didn't
right,
do martial art because I didn't think I had anybody there to teach me it. But
right,
by me doing what I do, it taught me a lot, and I learned a
right.
lot for myself as a person.
Is that an African thing though, where you don't really have a mentor, like because it just tells you how to think you should do life, but no one really listen and guide and see what you want, right? Is that an African thing you think,
Nah,
where you don't really have a mentor?
nah, it all depends. Obviously, no, I think there are some people that they have like mentors, but not everybody's got it. It all
Right.
depends where you're coming from. But I believe the type of mentor that I've had, like back then, I might not have liked it or felt like it wasn't good for me. But the way I've
Okay.
been mentored, the way I've been brought up, like I wouldn't change it for nothing.
Okay.
Literally, I wouldn't, because I think the way I got brought up is the right way.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. No, that makes sense.
yeah.
What did you miss about growing up in the Congo? What do you miss about home?
Just now think about it, just freedom, man. Just free, just being.
Is it really freedom though? Is it really freedom?
It seemed like obviously because now you live here and you see cars, all the good things like mobile phones. But
Yeah.
just think about it. Imagine your head having not to think about. All you thinking about is what to eat next day.
Yep.
I
Very
feel to
simple
me that
things.
that's all. You don't think about having a nice car, having this big house. You
Yeah.
got, as long as you got someone to stay and you got a night. Obviously, you got food and family together. I miss that. So having all your family together, your grandmas, everybody you grew up with, they're all there laughing together.
Right. Right.
Like, I don't have that. I feel like because I moved away from my home, I came here. Yeah, it's
Right.
cool. It's cool. Like, I see it on other people's lives, but I don't think mine's like that. You know what I mean? I think I missed that a lot. Just being close to my family. Smart. You can go at your auntie around the corner. You can do this,
Right.
and you're all
Right.
together. I really miss that, and to me, that's freedom. I feel that's freedom.
I agree with that. Is everybody still back there? Like the whole family still in the Congo?
Yeah, my mom and dad's still in Africa. Yeah, they're all still. My aunties and stuff, they all like live in Holland, France, but most of my family is still in Africa. Literally,
Africans?
yeah, I just came with my uncle.
Yeah, Africans are everywhere, man. It doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I got relatives all over the place, man. I probably got some in North Pole, South Pole. I'm not sure. They're everywhere. But so yesterday I was asking a friend, while we are playing soccer for fun, and I said, would you go back? Would you go back to your country in Africa,
Mm,
even though you have some money now being here and all that? Everything you've known being in the West, right? Being in the States or UK,
mm,
would you go back there willing to go leave there? Because
mm,
like you said, the freedom there is the innocent part of not having a lot of responsibility,
yeah,
right? Being able to move around. But here, you got bills and you got to buy
yeah.
this things and you got to buy that
You
thing.
can't ask neighbor for help.
You can have never, nah, you nah,
You can't ask for salt. Can I have some? No, you can't ask for nothing. It's
no,
always
none of
stuff.
that.
Yeah, it's
Because
different.
after a while, your neighbor's gonna block your number. They probably call the police. Like, listen, my neighbor's really, really stalking me.
Keep
You
asking
know,
for stuff. Yeah.
keep asking me for. So, what is he doing in that house? We saw that he killed somebody in that house. You know,
No, it's
why
different.
doesn't it? Yeah, yeah, totally different, man. Totally different.
Yeah.
So what else did you do when you were growing up, man? You playing in the sports?
I played sports. I played football. Uh, I was alright at that, but I kind of like injured myself. I broke my foot.
Oh,
I went for a try for this team called Rovers where I
oh
lived.
yeah, Rovers.
Yeah.
Okay,
But then after a while, literally, because I felt like football, you gotta be told that you're good,
right.
and it's kind of like I remember out of America, they pick the people. They kind of pick like who they want, and
Really?
yeah, for some reason I didn't like that. So when I broke my foot, I thought I just decided I'm gonna start doing MMA.
Okay.
Yeah, to keep out of trouble. I'm just start doing MMA, and uh, and I started to think, obviously MMA. If I fight, I beat somebody, I'm good. You know what I mean? You can't tell me I'm crap. You can't tell me I'm
Right.
good because I'm beating the guys.
Right. It's facts. Right. We can see it with our eyes.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it
we
went
don't need
that
we
way.
don't need stats. It's win or lose.
Win or lose, yeah, it's simple.
Right.
So I think I went down that road, and it worked out for me pretty good. But
Mm. Are
sports
you still a football fan?
no, I don't even watch football. I don't even know what league is. I just totally cut it off. I'm all about just fighting MMA.
Isn't that like the biggest sports in the UK? Like I don't understand though. You like the
Football,
third
yeah.
person I've talked to in the UK that tell me they don't watch football. I'm like, how?
It's a bit like basketball out there.
Yeah, basketball. I mean, well, NFL football, American
NFL,
football is the biggest out here,
yeah.
and everybody watches that.
No, I'm not. I'm not
But
really on that. Yeah, I think sometimes this MMA life takes over your life without realizing.
yeah, I noticed you were like, tweeting and commenting during the fight last night too.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, when you're watching fights now, I think it's just a thing you got to do. Just tweet something out.
Right,
Yeah, but I do feel like it takes over your life without even knowing. But I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I feel it's not just a fighting to me. It's like some sort of therapy as well. I think it helps me a lot in different ways. Like I'm just starting to realize now, and I'm really grateful just to be doing what I'm doing.
right.
Yeah.
If
So
you can, if you can change, if you can change anything about the transition for African kids when it comes to the UK, what would you do to help kids coming over? Because I see a lot of kids that come to the States, from different African countries, and there's a lot of help that needs to be had for them to actually have a good transition period coming here. What would you do different? Like if you can be like in charge or somebody say, "Hey, Mark, give us some ideas. How can we help these kids when they come here?" Like, what would you tell them?
yeah, just education really. I think communication. I think like where you go to like a new place is somewhere where old African kids like go and meet up. Talk and just information and just having the right people around you. I'm talking. I don't know how you call it, but we call it here is like it's called Panafric, where
Okay.
we have like laptop, computers. you have some sort of activities. I think first of all you need that so you make that connection. Because I feel
Right.
like a lot older Africans when they come here, they don't associate with other people, they don't mix up. So in that way, you're not really learning anything, if it makes sense.
Right.
You're not
Right.
really adapting to the new world that you come into. I feel you gotta learn about it, the culture, and trying to, make some moves. Because like I feel now, what I know now than what I knew before coming to here, like it's so much different. Like if I go to Africa now, I feel like I could make a lot of money just with the mindset that I have.
That you have. Right. I agree. Right.
Where there, a lot of kids don't have that. But if you can teach them that, like this is how thing works, this is how things goes. I think there's a lot of smart African kids out there. A lot.
Right. Yeah. And very few of them are definitely getting exposed to to westernized things about, how life is outside of Africa.
Yeah,
Um, I got a text message from one of my youngest cousins,
yeah,
and the African language is different. The lingo, what things mean, kind of like what things means in the UK and what it means in the States is different.
yeah.
And the kid said something about, oh, my sister just got put to bed last night. So I'm like, oh shit, your sister's dead. Like, what
Yeah,
happened? So I text my sister. I said, yo, I just heard that, what I'm saying? Cousin just passed away last night. And, she started screaming like a typical African woman. Oh, blah, blah.
yeah.
And she was like, what happened? What did they say? I said, well, they told me they put her to bed last night. She's like, Johnny, that means she just had a baby. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, that's different.
like, how does that mean you just had a baby if somebody put you to bed? Look, I'm a man. So if you say you put somebody to bed, I'm thinking it is sexually or they're dead.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it meaning somebody just give birth to a baby. Like, so, so I tell the kid, I said, listen, you can't talk like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I said, if you ever plan on leaving that continent and go to Europe, you got to learn how to talk globally where people can understand as well.
One thing I learned,
So
sorry, one thing I learned about America is like a lot of places, like a lot, let's say African American, don't really know much about outside, but America.
yeah.
Because I had one guy when this is my friend I'm talking. He said to me, in Africa, was you like mixing up with lions and stuff? This is a black. I'm like, bro, are you serious? He's like, no, no, no. Seriously, I'm asking. Do you like?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro. It's not like that. Not what you think.
Yeah. No, listen, it happens. It happens, and it's just the ignorant ones though. It's
Yeah.
the ignorant ones that they don't know history, they don't read the paper. It's just everything they see on Discovery Channel. And they see the old African man with just underwear on and
Yeah. Cool.
chasing around, chasing around wild monkeys. So they think that's what everything is over there. So, but yeah, I see it all. One of my buddies, I think they would call him. I think he told him he used to play with cheetahs back in Africa. They believed him. So,
Like I
you
said,
know,
have you seen? As I think it's Akon with Mike Tyson talking about Congo. Him saying, "Oh, I'm from the Congo." He did a DNA test or something. It came back
yeah,
with like whatever is 9% something from the Congo. And
uh-huh.
Akon going, yeah, in Congo they kill the gorillas with bare hands. I'm like, what?
uh.
What are you talking about here? No man
Yep.
can do that.
Right. No man can. It's impossible. But people will buy it all the time. Listen,
Don't buy
I
it.
used to tell folks that I have baby lions and baby tigers and all of that. So, um, and they buy it. I don't care. You just
Yeah,
tell it. That's what I want to hear. So, but you're right though. I think it's just that we have way too many who doesn't educate themselves. So you let the TV educate you, and you're just gonna get the wrong education.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, just
It's
terrible stuff, man. Do you remember your first fight in the UFC?
UFC. Yeah, come on, face fan of UFC. Yeah, that was another experience. That was
Yeah,
a
how was that? What was it like going into that?
I don't know because obviously I was undefeated. I've never lost a fight. I was a 9-0 as an amateur. I had
Okay,
three British titles, and I went pro. I was 9-0, and I had a Bama like in one of the top promotions in UK. I had the
right,
belt, so I was very confident. Like I was just excited, like just kids from Africa, like nobody believed in, like nobody cared about. I'm just
right.
doing my thing. I can remember going to school, like no speaking English, and then I feel like some teachers were laughing, and this is what I know. This is what I've been doing, and I got to this level. It was just something like I couldn't believe. Like it was a lot
Right.
of emotions going through it, but it was like, okay, now it's my time to do it. Like it's my time to go. And yeah, so we ended up winning that first fight. It was nice until then. We're 3-0, and it just carried on from there. It
Yeah.
was a
Do
different experience.
you remember your walk on music for that fight?
Eh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's called
Yeah. What was it?
Make Mill, My Moment.
Oh, Meek Mill,
Yeah,
my moment. Nice, nice one.
yeah. I walked out
Do
to
you, do
that.
you change? Do you change your walk on music every fight, or do you
Yeah,
have one that you prefer?
I'm trying to stick to it now. I change it, but I think I'm starting to like going back to my roots more. So I think I'm gonna have one of the African music playing next. I'm trying to make that permanent.
Oh yeah, who you listening to?
Which African songs are?
Yeah, well, like some of this African music that you have jamming to right now.
Yeah, Jamiono. I like. Let's say, for example, I like the Jamaican guy called Chronix. I like Chronix.
Okay, Kodak is nice.
Yeah, I like. I'm not sure you heard of him. Fali. He's a Congolese guy.
Oh,
He,
Fally Papa.
Fali Pupa, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Papa when
Actually, I listen to his music when I'm working out, so you can imagine I'm dancing in the gym every time.
that's the
You
guys I
know.
listen to. Yeah, Lokwa Kanza is an old guy. He sings more of a like an old school. Some songs that make sense, not just about general life.
Oh yeah.
It talks really like it puts something out there. It talks to people with music, and I listen to him a lot.
Okay. Nice, nice. So we're gonna hear some of your African stuff coming up soon.
Yeah,
Now that'll be good because you know all the African supporters behind you.
yeah.
When they hear that, they're gonna start dancing from the living room.
No, yeah, it's so new. It's so new to them. Like obviously, I'm from Congo. I think there's not much going on out there with MMA wise, MMA especially. Like it's crazy to think like I come from Congo and I'm in UFC. Like and not many Congolese people know about me. It's like you really
Right.
have to be right at the top, like get the belt or something for them to start taking notice.
Yeah, that's your guy right here.
That's
There
my
you go.
guy.
There's your guy right there.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's crazy. Like I will play this. I will play this when I'm working out.
yeah,
And if you ever seen the video, it's a funny dance a little bit, right? Especially if you're not cultured. Just imagine you're at the gym working out and you're doing that kind of stuff.
yeah,
Uh, people looking at me like, what is it? What is it doing? Like, is it about to pass gas or something? Because you got to raise that leg up.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but no, it's just the beat though. You can work out to that. This is I
Yes,
put
I
that
know,
on
yeah.
repeat.
The beats in it. That's what it is. A lot of African music, like the beats in it. You gotta go with the beats.
Yeah. The beats definitely get you going. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the first thing. You get that, you're ready
Uh-huh.
to go. You're ready to go. So, but you talk about being the only Congo fighter. Um, you and any of your team planning on starting something along the line of getting a camp starting in Congo? Because I know I think Israel and Usman and Jimmy and all these guys. I think one of them or maybe all of them were talking about something like that about starting a camp in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Just for fighters, because you can imagine how many African guys are out there. Because I think it's happening now with the Middle Eastern and some of the North African guys are like coming out. It's like a hotbed where it's like new fighter from different places. It's no longer just the
Yeah.
UK and the US, right? Have
I
you thought
know.
about that?
Yeah, I thought about it already. Like I'm visiting this December. I'm just going to have a look. Like bear in mind, like the position. Yes, I'm in the UFC, but I had to start like working out to get to a level where I can afford to do these things.
Of course.
And that's thing I think now looking at Nigerians, I kind of respect them because they stick together. You get
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy's Nigerian, Adesanya, you get Usman.
Yep.
That itself is a force. You know what I mean?
Right.
And where's me? I feel like I'm screaming about myself because I'm
Right.
from a different. Even though I'm African, I'm Congolese. We kind.
Right.
It's crazy that we're all Africans, but obviously, you know what I mean. If like they're Nigerians, I'm Congolese, so I have to really fight to put that flag out there,
Right.
and it's not easy. So I had to like fight harder and get myself out and notice before to do these kind of things. But I'm getting to a level now. I feel like my name is up there. So it's time to start doing some things. But I'm gonna go just to visit first to see because I have been for 15 years That's how long I haven't been back for. So
Wow, long
yeah,
time.
yeah, that's how long I see my mum for 15 years.
It's gonna be a rock star when you get there.
Nah, I don't want to go like that. I just want to go quietly.
It
So
doesn't matter.
yeah, yeah, I
It
don't.
doesn't matter. When you're sure you're gonna look different. So yeah.
I don't want to be all hype. You know what I mean? I want to go in just quietly, do my thing.
Quietly, right,
Yeah, see how the business all works. Would not. I don't want because I don't want any money from it. I just want my people to be getting something back.
right.
Like kids and those. I know a lot of kids because in Africa I used to get beat up with some kids out there.
Yeah,
I know there's some
yeah.
tough as hell kids out there in Africa. So it would be
Oh
nice
yeah.
to give them opportunity to do something that I got given a chance to do.
Right, especially being that there's really no jobs, there's no
There's no
economy for people to
nothing.
get it. Yeah, so if because basketball is now is coming from Africa, like before
Uh-huh.
it was just soccer, right? That's what everybody plays.
Yeah,
But now you got basketball camp,
yeah,
and a lot of African players are coming out of it. So it will be good. Obviously, the Nigerian guys got that little group going on, but
yeah,
you got Ngannou from Cameroon, and then you got
yeah.
yourself.
That's my guy.
Uh,
He's a good guy in Ghana. Yeah,
oh yeah, he's definitely a
yeah.
good dude.
He's another guy
Yeah,
who comes like I talk a lot with him. He's a cool guy. But he's a guy I really look at as an example, He's very humble. He comes from Africa.
yeah,
He's not flashy, just doing the right things for his country.
yeah.
He's putting his country out there.
Yeah, I see it. I
Yeah,
see it. I think I went on the website and saw some of the charity things that he has going
he's
on.
doing, yeah. And
And
that's the route I'm trying to do.
it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing to yeah. I mean, look, you set something up, you got to send shoes, clothes, whatever, man. Count
No,
me in.
I do that kind of stuff now. I'm talking.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm them sending shoes now. Like I say, well, I know this saying they're saying you can teach man how to catch a fish, whatever. You feed it
right,
for a long time, and you give him a fish, or just eating whatever it's done. You know what I mean? But I'm trying
right,
to go really give them a craft and stop just sending some shoes and t-shirt here, leftovers I call it here. You know what I mean? Leftovers.
right,
Yeah, try this.
right. Try
No,
this on. Right.
yeah. I'm trying to teach them to come here and get it for themselves. Like really, give them some hope, and I think it'll be good. That
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and things like fighting is an avenue for them to come in because it's
yeah.
hard. It's hard to get visa to come.
Uh-huh.
But if they see you're a professional athlete, more
Yeah.
than likely that's easier for them to let you in the country.
Yeah, but it's not even not like there's other shows in Africa now that are actually paying. If you can get guys, you give them opportunity, you got a place for them to train. We have the right training. They can make something of themselves just by being
Right.
African. Like for example, this show called AFC is a AFC.
EFC.
Yeah, it's like UFC fake version of UFC basically, but everything about it looks like UFC. But
Okay.
in South Africa. So I feel like a lot of fighters can go there and make a living just by
Make a
being
living.
in Africa.
Get the names out.
Yeah, get the names out.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know about that. I have to
been
look that up.
thinking of.
Yeah. No, that'd be a good thing. Just a way for everybody, kind of put your talents to work and learn how to fight, learn how to,
Yeah,
just a trade. And I think that's the biggest thing that the continent faces is opportunities not there.
not
You
there.
know,
No,
anything, not even just fighting or football, just
not
anything for
there.
everybody to just work,
You work. Yeah, try.
you
I feel
know.
like a lot of them the way we've been programmed just to wait. But I don't know
Yeah,
what
but what the fuck we waiting on?
that's what I said.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I
Like,
just, we just want
what we waiting on, man? Nothing's coming, man.
nothing coming. You gotta work.
Nothing's coming. You can't win on the government. They don't care.
You gotta work. Government are eating. You know
Yeah, they
what?
getting fat.
I know it's that in America, another thing, especially in Congolese community, there was a lot of like African kids. They live in Vegas. A lot of them that don't really work or anything. They just get money come from Congo, get sent to them. I
Oh
noticed that.
yeah.
I'm
Oh
like,
yeah. That's a lot of rich African kids out in
yeah,
America. Oh yeah.
like you lot
Oh
stealing the money.
oh yeah. There was a kid, a good friend of one of my friend, and I met him a few times. And his dad is like some minister, prime minister,
Yeah,
or something in
in
Africa,
Africa.
or like a I don't know, lieutenant president or something. But they got money. Like this kid, lot of money, loads of money, and you can't
Yeah,
believe that for an African kid. Like
African
he
kid. Yeah,
can buy, he can buy a brand new BMW, whatever. He can buy $100,000 car in cash overnight if you wanted to.
If you wanted to. But that's why I feel like they're not smart with it. Because it's getting sent to them. They're not really using it right. They're just spending. It's just like, just waiting for it to come. Yeah, I'll spend it and wait for next day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't think it's good. I think we should be investing back in Africa. A lot
Yeah,
of us,
but
should be really investing back. Even if you're not going to live there, just give something back.
I agree.
Just
I
give,
agree with that. You know,
yeah,
but we know it would take a lot more
a
to
lot,
rebuild
a lot
that continent. I mean, the little thing is nice, but man, it would take so much more to rebuild that
more.
continent.
You know what? It's funny. Like I feel like now, Akon.
Yeah.
Like when he was like obviously in America, he was all known by everybody singing. Like as soon as he come back to Africa, everything just sort of died down, innit? You don't really hear much about him, music wise on
Yeah.
this
Voodoo, man. They got him.
side. Plus, I feel like he's doing the right things in Africa, but we're not gonna promote him like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
got his own. Is it Akon Town or something? It's
Yeah,
built
it does. And it has a thing where it's building clean
currency.
water, I believe.
Yeah, it's got a Akon Litecoin or whatever you call it, Bitcoin. Where he's
Yeah,
trying.
lights. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's trying to put lights all over Africa or Ghana or
he's
something like
he's
that.
done that already.
Oh, that's done. Okay. Yeah.
But that's something. He's the
Yeah.
only guy right now who's doing the wizard that kind of money. But I feel like, especially like in America, you got a lot black and American like they could be helping back home. Really, a lot
Yeah.
of
Well, but you have to have connection and roots. And
definitely.
a lot of black Americans don't have that connection and roots. So if you don't have that, it's hard to send your money to they still give a lot of them will still give money, but it's hard to give enough. Like,
Yeah.
I think Jay-Z and Beyonce and I think even Kanye West went to Nigeria and they made him like a prince or a chief of something. They make them like prince and chiefs and give them like, names and all of that. And I'm pretty sure they probably like, start a charity foundation somewhere down there. Because
Yeah,
they have that roots now to say, oh, I'm Nigerian
I know.
adopted, you know. So
I
you
know.
just need more black Americans to feel part of that,
Yeah, part of
you
that.
know. Right. And then I think we'll start seeing more of their money go there. Because a lot of them do. Like I know a lot of NBA players, they go over there every year.
Yeah,
They
but
spend
I
like
feel
weeks.
like I know a few like Congolese guys. I forgot his name, but he plays for NBA. Uh,
Well, Serge Ibaka.
Hey, Barker, yeah, but very good more of like they don't. I don't think they go for food. It more like education. We go for like for food, water. But I think
Right.
you can give that. But once you start teaching them, maybe able
Yeah.
to maintain that. Maintain,
Yes.
they should-
Yes. They just got to teach them.
yeah, teach them. Yeah, because you can give them food and stuff. That doesn't last. You know what I mean? Or go again. You're gonna keep giving them until when?
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna
That's probably something I think you and Ibaka should probably link up. I mean, for real. Because then whatever he's doing, you guys can link up. You can be part of that. You can be part of what you're thinking about doing.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be good, man. That would be good. You guys should definitely put that Congolese connection out there.
Yeah, I gotta put my name out there someday. I've got a lot of work to do, and I'm still working. Like it's before, like I say, it was a lot more about fighting, making money, this and that.
Right.
But
Right.
the more I'm getting older, the more I'm thinking is more into it than just fighting.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. My man say you getting older. Bro, you're not 30 yet, man.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
That's the shots, man. That's when I saw that video of that dude punching you in the stomach. I said, yeah, that's what you're feeling right there. It's all that punch is going in the guts, man.
No, we get older by 17, 16. You're already thinking like you're 40 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's different.
I know.
Yeah.
Right, right. What's the recovery for usually after fights, man? If you get into a really tough one, like
So
most of the time when the fight goes into your decision, usually that's a lot of beating on the body. What is
now
the recovery usually for you?
it all depends on the obviously injuries. Sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes a week. It all just varies on the injury or how the outcome of the fight, how it was. Yeah, but like this time I've been training, but not as tough. Or I've been training like maybe twice a day,
Right.
light training, maybe hard sometimes. But it's not been like a routine where I'm like I know time I'm gonna get up, this and that. I haven't done that, but it's been 2 weeks now where I feel okay now I've rested enough. My body feels good again, so I'm good to go.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I think you wanted to get back in and fight. Fight. How many fighters you have at the island? At the fight island, was it one or two?
I had one, yeah.
Yeah, and you wanted more.
Pardon? No, no, no. I've had one fight in Ireland. Yeah, I lost, didn't I? It was a 5 the night.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that one. That was
Yeah,
a pretty explosive one too.
yeah. That's the only
Yeah,
fight. Yeah. But it might
that
be
was your
another show, I believe.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you think you're gonna get another fight before the year's over?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, I'm trying to get another one. I'm thinking maybe November. Yeah, because in December I can go to Congo. But I'm thinking
Right,
November time it'll be great.
a great time.
Yeah, great
Right.
time.
Hopefully you can be a quick one so you can get that extra bonus.
I know.
Because the
Would be
people, the
nice.
Congo people are waiting on that money.
Be ready, waiting for
They're-
that.
Listen, man, when you go, I think what's gonna happen is, man, you're gonna find that follower is gonna be great, man. Like once you
Yeah,
come back, it's just like it blows up. Because that's the one thing that the people does, man, is they just support, and
yeah,
support.
support.
You
Yeah,
know, it's
you're
just
good
gonna
at
blow
that.
up. I mean, your fan base already is big, and then you add that continent to it, man. It's
Yeah,
just gonna blow up.
definitely. That's
It's
the
gonna
plan.
blow up, man.
Yeah.
Right. So what do you
Success.
do? What do you do for fun, man? How do you relax? What are you doing if you're not training? You know, what are you doing?
It sounds crazy, right? I really don't know what. Like to me, what that's my fun. If it makes sense, me training is my fun.
That's your fun. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So if I'm not training, I'm either at home watching some fights. That's my time of chilling. All my kids. Yeah,
Right.
that's my
How many
time.
kids you have?
I got two.
Nice. You taking them with you to Congo?
No, yeah. Obviously, I'm going by myself, but I do. But I'm gonna go at some time. I'm gonna just go make sure everything's good out there. Because I've been myself for 15 years. It's been a long time, you know.
Right. So you got to go check it out first.
Check it out first. Make sure everything's good.
Make sure
You
there's no
know.
tribal war going on.
No, no, I don't think there is. But I'm
No,
set
there
myself
isn't.
up. Yeah.
You know, you never know. You might get there. It might be like, oh, we're fighting. Everybody in the house.
Nah, if it gets to that, I'm paying soldiers.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where the money comes in. Money talks.
Secure me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Secure me. Take me to that. Take me to the airport.
I'm paying
By
your
the
bill.
way, if you didn't have fights, if you weren't in the UFC, if you're not a professional fighter, what do you think you'll be doing? What would be the other job that you would want?
I don't know, honestly, bro. I don't know because I feel like anything I want to do, I can do it. Literally, like I worked on railway before UFC. I didn't. I wasn't not so bad money, you know. I was comfortable what I was doing, but it just I don't think I'm a kind of guy who like labor work or just manual work. You know what I mean?
Right.
My kind of job. I think I'm meant to be a sports person. I love to do sports and what I'm doing now. You know, even in Congo, I feel like everything I did was adding up to where I am now to do with sports as fighting. But I don't think anything. I would have done anything apart from fighting. I don't know.
Mm.
Probably somewhere different. I can't really tell you. Somewhere
Maybe
different.
you'll be a soldier.
No. Oh no, no.
Let's still fight though. You can fight as a soldier.
Yeah, I just don't like soldiers though. I'm not saying no.
Not that type of fighting. Right.
Yeah, no
Not
saying
that
no.
type of fighting. Yeah.
No.
You've been to, I know you're not a big football fan. You been to any games? Any of the football games out there?
No.
No.
No. I
So
haven't been
you
to.
have no interest in any of those teams, any of those big clubs. I'm just trying to see if you were with for my team. So I'm
Yeah,
trying
it
to see
sounds
where.
crazy. But you probably support Arsenal or something or Chelsea. I don't know. But
No.
but nah,
No.
I'm not really into football like that. I don't have into no game, nothing.
Oh, wow. Yeah. My goal was to come out there this year. So I ain't got another Man U game. So probably next year I'll be out there.
Yeah. Come on, give me a shout. Give me a shout.
Definitely, man. That
Yeah,
will be the first time you probably go. So we're going.
yeah. But I haven't been.
Yeah, we
No, I
definitely
like
got
to
to
go
catch a
though.
show.
Basketball.
Okay. Do you play? Can you play?
No, but I got into it when I was in Florida. Really got into it. Like the way they shoot the score, the way they shoot the ball in it is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So then when you see somebody hit like seven straight from deep. You're like, man, I know that's not easy.
What's the team that dresses with I think yellow and purple something? Is it Lakers or something?
Yeah, Lakers is the
Yeah,
golden
they're
purple.
good.
Yeah.
They're good. No, is it KD?
Oh, you ain't think about Golden State.
Yeah, that one. We're good them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
KD, Steph Curry,
yeah.
Klay Thompson.
I was watching that.
Yeah, I seen him play. I seen him play this year, not last
Yeah.
year. Yeah, the whole squad in Boston. I went to the game against the Celtics.
No, I'd
Uh,
love to go. I'd love to go on that one.
yeah, man. Especially if you get a good seat where you can sit close to the floor, so you can see the whole players.
Yeah.
It's worth the money, bro. Worth the money.
Definitely.
Worth the money. You save up, pay for that good sit, enjoy it. You know? And I mean, look, I'm not making fun of those that have to go sit in the nose ring and all the way up top, man. But I've been there and I just can't enjoy that game.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't, bro. I've been to basketball game and soccer games just all the way up top. I just don't. I'm so angry when I'm sitting that high.
I don't know, but with fighting, I like to be up there, me. With the fights, because I think I get a clear view where when you're down close to the cage, I feel
Yeah,
sometimes like you get people standing up and you can't
right.
really see what you pay. But when you're up there, you got the TV, the big screen, and you got
Yeah,
the cage right in the middle, so you see everything.
yeah.
So
But I feel like you're watching the screen more than you're watching the fights. Like down in the,
true,
like you're looking
true.
at the screen.
No, but
I'm like,
the room sounds different.
yeah, it does. Right. That's the only thing about it. Everybody just love being around other fans.
Yeah, it sounds different. I like that.
But I can watch it at home and drinking and just
I
be
know.
relaxed on my couch.
Yeah, I've been thinking that too sometimes. It could be,
Real.
yeah. Oh,
Do you remember the best fight you've seen? Best UFC fight you've seen?
UFC. Oh, John Jones, Gustafsson.
Oh, really? That's a good
Yeah,
one.
in the John Joe Gustafsson. I like the. I was actually there. Rumble Johnson with Gustafsson in Sweden. That was a good fight.
That was a good fight. Yeah, he always put up a
I
good
like. I
fight.
like. It was a good like a good shut up. Like the crowd were all over Gustafsson. And you get Rumble Johnson to come in quiet, he's getting booed and everything. I'm like, oh my god, why is everyone booing this guy? Comes
Right.
in, just knocks, finishes. I'm like, wow. Shots of the
John
whole
Jones.
fucking crowd. I'm like, yeah, okay, this guy is good. Yeah,
John
those.
Jones, man. What a legend that guy is.
Yeah, it's my guy though. Still, it's my guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, coming up,
Yeah.
that's what I used to watch. I watch a lot of him. Like, I didn't really know much about fighting. Like, I'm talking MMA. Like all the legends I used to fight. Like everyone mentioned Chuck Liddell, whatever, Randy Couture. I didn't really know any of them, but it was mainly John Jones when I came through. Like, who was this guy? This skinny guy spinning around doing crazy stuff.
He was lethal, man. That spin was lethal.
Don't know how to respond to that.
What the hell?
You got security over there. Those soldiers are there?
No, these Apple Watches.
Oh, I'm about to say, those are African soldiers?
I
Protecting you already.
know.
Yeah. So what about a dream fight? If you can see any fight, if you can set up any fight, you can set anything up right now and say, okay, this is a fight I want to see. Well, I would love to see GSP and Khabib.
I don't know. I think I don't. To me personally, I don't think stuff like that works. I'm like, GSP's retired. He's not been active.
Yeah, not now, like in his prime.
His prime, yeah, I'd love to see that. That'd be good.
Yeah,
That's a good call, yeah. But I think not right now. It shouldn't happen.
not right now, in his prime. And we'd love to see I'm not sure they're in the same division or not, but John Jones and my man Silva back in his prime.
Yeah, but I still like to see Khabib with Tony. I still want to see that fight.
Really?
Yeah, because I think
Khabib's an animal.
yeah, but I think Tony's got like a weird style as well. Hasn't
Oh yeah?
he? Yeah, Tony. I like Tony.
Mm.
Yeah, he's got a good
Maybe,
cardio.
maybe the UFC. Yeah, listen, you're in a really tough division yourself, man.
I am.
That's a lot. It's a lot of crazy good fight in that division, man.
Yeah,
You know, I feel like if you lose to any of those guys in the top 25, top 20, I mean, it's not really a bad thing, but obviously you want to win every fight. But that's a tough, deep division.
yeah. That's what. Now you get to that level, it's like you gotta give you all into it. You really gotta be in. because
Yeah.
they are killers, really killers.
Yeah.
Like you need to kill. It sounds
Right.
crazy, but you need to kill. Like they either hurt you, or hurt them. So
Right.
you gotta be all in.
Got to be all in.
Yeah,
Focus.
yeah.
Focus. What is your pre-fight preparation? Do you go like you got to fight Saturday? Do you go like all week? You eat certain things, no sex, no,
Before the
nothing like
fight,
what it. Yeah.
before the fight, I don't know. I don't know. You get to a mental state where I'm just solely focused on the fight. I don't really think about anything else. And most of the time, to be honest, I'm not in a country, so I'm in a different country.
Right. Right.
I like to go away usually. So I think it's just from a mental side. I go away in another country where I'm just solely focused on training, and that's about it. But I know after the fight, I like to have a nice cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake, yeah.
Like the same day after the fight.
No, well, if I could, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
I try to
then
get
your
it.
team needs the team needs to have that like literally waiting for you.
I know. I try to
You
get it
know.
as soon as possible. Like
Yeah.
the
Where
next
where
day.
do you get it from?
I got a guy actually makes it. It's called Cheesecake Geek on the Instagram.
Okay.
He makes great cheesecakes, and I like to get some of him every
Shout out
Friday.
to Cheesecake Gig on
Yeah,
Instagram.
Cheesecake Geeks.
Let me get some, man. Send some over here, Cheesecake Gig. You know, set it across the ocean, man. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you sitting down and chatting with me today, man. We've been trying to do this for a while. We got it done.
Finally,
It's a lot of fun, man. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it, man.
anytime, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. We'll catch up, man. We'll do it again.
Yeah, sure.
All right, my brother.
You've been listening to the Point Noted Podcast with Johnny B and Rashad B. Follow us on Twitter at PTNoted and Instagram at Point Noted. Hit the subscribe and follow button to follow us and check out more episodes of us talking a whole bunch of shit. You've been noted.